Hello guys, it's Dad
And Boog.
from Boog and Dad TV.
And today we're going to be reviewing the...
Well, this is the actual review, but this is the unboxing and assembly video for the brand new for 2023 8-foot Santa from the Home Depot. What do they call it here? I can't see the front. Home Access Holiday 8-foot Holiday Traditions giant-sized LED towering Santa.
So let's get into it. Right, Dad?
Yes, let's do it. All right, we're going to open him up. And at Home Depot, he cost $300 even. But unfortunately, you see a lot of posts online from a couple of little decorating groups I'm in, people that already bought him and put him outside. A lot of them had a lot of issues with the paint. A lot of peeling, blistering, really gnarly, nasty looking stuff. So
disgusting.
we're going to go ahead and get ours opened up and see what he looks like and see if he may need to be returned. So here we are. Boog, first shot in the box.
Yep, we're starting out with the stand.
Yeah, so this guy, he's made by the same people as, you know, the giant werewolf, the giant skelly. So all of this is pretty much pretty standard stuff for these giant guys. That's going to be his face. Mom's professional now. She's got many of these.
Shout out to Mom for helping us with this. There's the race.
Most of these giant guys are a two-man job at least. Yeah, look at the boot.
So that's one of the boots.
Comparison boot.
Yeah, there's...
Oh, crap. I can't read my So somewhere here we're going to find Mom's instructions.
There, it's on the box.
Oh, it's on the box. Oh, yes, Skelly was that way.
Yeah, there
Right.
on the top of the lid, which is silly because if you have the box open, you can't see
You
it.
can't really see it, right?
I think that's the first I've ever had you have a cramp in the middle of a video.
Yeah, surprisingly. As much as I get them. Yeah. I don't see anything in this. This looks like just like stuffing. There's a little one. Nothing there. Mom's got the two boots out, which they're what, E?
E and D.
E and D.
But then there's one of the arms.
Yes.
It's kind of like a metallic red for the red part of the suit.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
How's the
It's
paint
all-
looking, though? That's
This
the
looks
question.
good, but it was on the body itself, the pictures you were showing me.
That is true.
So,
Don't know if it was just, like Mom said, a body problem or if it extends to the arms and legs or what.
I was just going to start pulling
Yeah.
stuff out, pulling it out.
So,
of the
yeah,
bag.
we were going to have a problem with him. We wanted to find out early so we can get him back to the store if we need to. Because obviously with these things this size, they're not easy to return. And you also have a problem of when you go to return it, there may not be a replacement, especially the longer you wait.
And there's one of the legs.
But so far, everything Mom's gotten out looks really good on ours.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
Checking it out.
And then Dad's gonna get into the other leg.
Yeah. Other leg. But like Mom said, this is
High five, dude.
There's
This is
the other arm.
a really, I don't know what you call it, I guess different kind of paint job with kind of like the
Yeah, it's got
metallic looking
red.
color. And so I guess what I'm saying is I could see how problems could arise because this is not something they use on the Halloween stuff at all that I've ever seen. So
Now they kind of have like a darker white for the bottom of the cuff,
yes, you want to
the
shake
pants
my leg?
cuff.
Well, I'm going to take your
But
hands.
so far our
Make a comparison.
yeah, that Santa is huge. But so far ours looks absolutely perfect. So
But as
What
Mom
we do?
said, the real problem might be the torso.
Yeah, and it's coming up next. So, but me and your
But
brother are
there's
going
the
to have to
upper
tag
arm.
team that because
There's the upper arm.
the shoulder.
Yeah, kind of
yeah,
like the
looks like
shoulder.
a shoulder piece. Yeah.
And then the other shoulder piece down there. And there's the
Yeah.
torso.
Big box of hardware here.
That's messy all the fold.
Yeah.
Then also try to ignore our giant zombie on the background.
yeah, he's on the channel too.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a review on him, he's loads of zombies for this year.
And then there's the other upper arm.
Checking
Yes.
it, making sure everything's right.
See where I put my cutter over there?
Now, so we have the one in charge of the project, Mo.
The way.
Yeah, Mo's in charge of this project. He's overseeing it.
I was always in charge. Oh, this is the head.
It's the head.
The head.
I was wondering where it was, because I'm like, ain't no head.
The head. Oh, and the lantern. So yeah, if you look in here,
This is like steak.
lantern's kind of over here with a little divider in. So there's his lantern. Of course, nothing like his lantern.
Yeah.
But there's Santa's little lantern. It does appear to be battery operated. You can see where the batteries go there.
No.
That does suck. That's a bummer. Yeah. So I would expect this one is at least on a timer. Most of these big guys from Home Depot have been. So I'm assuming that's going to be the case, but we'll let you know. Here's the instructions.
This stuff out over there.
Want to make sure. Is that this right? No, this is all the things you're not supposed to do with Santa. So you have a quite a long list here of things that you should not do with Santa. So he should not be on a steep slope, apparently. We shouldn't move him after he's fully assembled. Well, how are you supposed to avoid that? I don't even know where ours is going to go yet. Do not push or tilt. Do not climb or pull on. Do not add to or modify. So no additional decorations, I guess.
No presents.
Right. Use new batteries. Use weights on the base. If lights do not work, press on. Contact us. There's your emergency contact number. If all else fails.
Pretty much
Some words that are not English. So
other languages.
yeah. So yeah, there's your kind of your warning guide on how not to destroy your Santa.
Very important.
Right. And I'll get the head out and put him right back just so people can look. Obviously, this is pretty important. The head's messed up. You can turn it into a Halloween decoration really quick. Ours looks beautiful. So, like I said, a lot of the people that were doing the posts online, theirs were coming straight out of the box. Really, really messed up. So it doesn't look like we got one of those versions anyway. So that's good. So I think for us, once we look at the torso, the question will be is, how does he hold up in the sun?
Yes.
So that may take us a few days to have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Especially because we've got about 4 or 5 days of rain coming in. So we may not know for about a week. All right, so head's over here for now.
So this video might be delayed because of that.
Right.
I'll leave that there. Just the torso, I think, is left. I
Uh,
just pulled off.
Oh, okay. Definitely here. All right, so here is Santa's body. It's kind of heavy for something that doesn't have any animatronics or anything. But so far, from what I can see, at least on this side, it looks really good.
I'm taking a step.
Turn down this way. All right. So none of this counts because that's where the beard goes, but yeah, overall, I can see
It's back here, but
just some minor stuff, really.
yeah.
You can see a little bit of the shoulder. I don't expect perfection, but the stuff these people were showing was like huge areas of just peeling and blistering paint.
There was like a
If Mo's coming to get a better look.
Something here. That feels like it's on the outside.
So is this. It's like a piece of little plastic.
Yeah. Can you get a shot of the back there, Big? I'll turn it for you.
Be careful turning it.
See some more if you would show like where the
It would
Thank you,
kind of be like
Sarah.
up in theirs where it was showing on the other ones, like on this.
Yeah, they were showing this area here was really blistered and bubbly and just really, he looked like he had leprosy, like some bad disease. It was really
yeah,
bad.
he does have some chips.
Yeah, and I expect
and some
some
dents.
something this large. Yeah, some minor imperfections. The belt looks really nice, but overall, I think this is definitely acceptable.
What do you think, Mo?
No docs?
But yeah.
Can we keep it? He said, "Oh no, this is more scary than the Halloween decorations. We just got those down."
There he goes.
Like I'm out of here.
Alright, so I think we'll return when he's assembled.
All right, sounds good.
So we'll see you guys when it's built.
Yeah, we'll let you know exactly how long it took.
Okay, so we have finished building him.
Right. He is assembled. And Boog is kind of over there beside him. You gotta get a little closer to Boog so you can kind of get an idea of size comparison. Boog is
about 5'6", 5'5", somewhere in there.
I think as your doctor told me yesterday, you were 5'3", if I saw the reports right. So Boog's about 5'3", and this guy is supposed to be 8 foot. Of course, a little taller with the way his arm is positioned, kind of up high waving. That is one cool thing about him. It sounds really gnarly when you do it, but the arms are movable, so you don't have to have him waving like this if you don't want to. You can pull this arm down really however you want it.
Wait, does that mean that, Dad, you're 5'4"?
No, I'm 5'10" and a half. You know this.
Yeah, but Mom actually told us your secret.
What? There's no secrets. So yeah, if you guys are familiar with the other giant stuff from Home Depot, this is made by the same company. So a lot of similarities here. Like I said, the big, large base, just like what comes on Skelly, the werewolves, the witches. Of course, it does have the extenders. We just don't have them on him right now. Probably should have put them on him to give him a little more stability, considering we are getting some weather here. But of course, they just attach on the ends. And that's kind of what it looks like from the backside. You have a couple of screws that you have to put in each one of these pockets, so you have these access pieces that you want to put back on there when you're done.
Also known as the butt covers.
Yeah, but other than that, like I said, the assembly was really easy. Boog, how long did it take us?
It took us about 26 minutes just to put it all together, but Dad insisted that we continue the timer because we didn't have batteries in. And then after that, it was also to add in that Granny, one of Granny's doctors called during the building process, so it was overall, with all of that combined, it was 29 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yeah, definitely the fastest build we've had for any of the Home Depot giant stuff. This guy's about as simple as it comes. Again, just because of the sheer size, I recommend 2 people. Definitely makes it easier.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to hold this torso, which is kind of heavy as it goes down on these leg pieces. And then, of course, while somebody's holding, the screws go in back behind these doors here.
Yeah.
So 2 people is definitely a good idea.
So it takes about 30 minutes to assemble.
Right.
And also, I will say this: Mom did find a bit of weirdness when she was helping us assemble it.
What did Mom find again?
She realized she figured out that so to connect the torso to the legs, there was a hole in the torso's kind of, I don't know, rods, I guess, but there was not a hole in the legs rods. So she was confused because the screw wouldn't go all the way through both of them.
Yeah, I don't know I think that's just the way that they're made, but you have underneath here, you've got 2, like Boo said, metal rods or poles that run up from the base. And then the torso kind of sets down on top of that. And normally, through the frame here in the torso, there's pre-drilled holes for these bolts. Normally, there would be pre-drilled holes.
Let's see. We can.
Yeah, I'll be able to show you what we're talking about. Boo slides that off. So down in here, I think you can hopefully see that bolt there.
I'll pop off this one.
Yeah, and that one there. So normally, the way these are made is there'd be a pre-drilled hole through that hole, and the bolt would go all the way through. We didn't have a pre-drilled hole through our pole, so
through one of them. There is a hole in one of them, but in the torso's poles there was a hole in it, but not in the legs poles.
Right. So basically, what ours does is just goes in and pinches the 2 together, and it may be designed that way just for stability, because this torso is very heavy, so I don't see it going anywhere. But I guess they just did that to kind of give you just that little bit more stability. But yeah, like I said, $300 new for 2023 for this year at the Home Depot. I think he looks amazing. I saw one out in somebody's yard today when I was out running some errands earlier. He looked awesome out there. I think like anything else in the Home Depot stores, he looks even bigger, out of the store, I think. But yeah, he looks great. So I'm really hoping we don't have any issues like we talked about earlier with the...
But it will...
So, Dad, you go stand behind him so we can see what kind of a grown man looks like next to him.
Yeah, so I'm about 5'10", and yeah, he's still like a Jolly Green giant.
Yeah, Mom says that is to be debated.
Okay, maybe 5.
So Mom says that you're about 5. You're about 5'7".
But it's not true. It's 5'8", 9, 10, depending on the day, and the shoes. These are my really flat shoes today. But yeah, like I said, we didn't have any issues out of the box with the paint. Everything I would say is near close to perfect, which is lucky for us. We just got a good batch, I guess. So the next test for us is get him outside, get him in the sun, and kind of see if we end up with any of that blistering or paint problems that a lot of the people did. And it'll take us probably at least a week, but we'll update you on that, once we get him out and kind of find out how he does.
So unfortunately, this video is going to be delayed a week.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
the only drawback to him, I would say, is the lantern. While I do like the way it looks, and it does have some multicolored LEDs. You can see some greens, like reds, blues, but it's battery operated.
No.
So, yeah,
actually,
which stinks.
We talked about that during when we were unpackaging it.
Right, 3 AA batteries. Does have a timer, so at least they put that in for us, which is good.
Yes.
And you can always, trade this out with one of those battery packs from Amazon that plugs in. Only issue with doing that is the way this is kind of freestanding. I'm not sure. You'd have to find a way to run the wire, and that may be why they did it battery operated, because you'd have to find a way to run the wire so it's not completely ugly, because you're not going to want the wire just hanging on the bottom of this. That's going to look really bad.
That looks really terrible.
But you might be able to actually run it on the back side of this and maybe up the arm and around the back. So that's something I'll have to play with and see. First thing I'm going to see is how long do those batteries last? Because LED lights with a timer. So these things could last. If they last a few weeks, I don't have any problem changing them out. If they last a few days, then we'll have a problem.
So, Dad, stand right next to him again. So, Dad.
I want to feel his glasses. Okay, so they feel kind of fragile. Just kind of stuck in there, but they look nice. I don't imagine a whole lot of people be touching the glasses.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, I like doing the things. If you face plants or back plants,
Or side plants.
yeah, I mean, it's plastic. Things are going to break. So we're going to hope that doesn't happen. Stake him down good.
Well, Dad, so stand next to him one last time.
Okay.
At least for this video. So Dad, whichever Dad is, however tall Dad is, he's about average man height. So here's an average man next to Santa.
The giant.
Yeah, the giant Santa.
Santa.
So,
See me back here?
no, we can only see your legs. That's it. we can only see Dad's chicken
Very,
legs.
very impressive. I'm really thrilled that Home Depot is doing this for Christmas. We've seen it obviously a lot for Halloween. It was a huge hit. He doesn't look this good online. I think maybe it's because of the shininess and the way that he photographs. Online, he looks really fake and plasticky, but in person, he's very impressive. This is almost like a metallic looking color, which may be why they
It's kind of like a metallic maroon.
Yeah. And maybe why they've had so much trouble with the paint, because it is
I think
color.
Yeah, I think it is that metallic color. It's not the just gloss from the plastic.
Yeah, it's definitely made with that shine. So, but like I said, fresh out of the box, ours looks great. I'm loving it. So far, we're keeping it, and we'll get you updated in about a week and let you know how he does once he gets in the sun for a few days.
Yeah, we'll do like a similar update video as we did to like Yoda.
Absolutely.
So,
all right, everybody, Merry Christmas, and gosh, it's hard to believe it's time to say that already.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, and look forward to lots and lots of more Christmas decor review from Boog and Dad. It's that time of year, so you should be sitting getting a lot of content here coming up the next few weeks as we open our new stuff and get the Christmas season going.
But the review's not over yet, because we'll be right back with night shots.
Right.
So see you guys then.
All right, guys, we are back to finish up our review on Home Depot's 8-foot Santa for this year. We promised we'd come out and get you a little night. Really, all there is to see here. Like we talked about earlier in the review, it is battery operated, which is kind of a bummer. It's 3 AA's. I'm sure it's LED, so we'll see how long they last. But yeah, you can kind of see how it does. It does some multicolors in there, which is kind of cool. I do like that part of it. Of course, like I said, Santa himself is not illuminated at all, so he'll have to get a spotlight put on him once he gets out in the yard. But he's kind of holding the flashlight on him now. So yeah, but that's what he looks like with the lantern. And we hope you enjoyed the review. And don't forget to like and share. And we'll see you soon for the next one.
Yeah, and also make sure to turn on the bell notifications because if me and Dad do figure out there is like some like the paint rub and wear that was said that we said earlier on in the video, then we'll be making an update video.
Definitely. All right, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Merry Christmas.